Greetings, dear listeners. Today, I invite you to step into a world where life is as grand as it is absurd. A world where being born an elephant is both a marvel of nature and a relentless comedy of errors. Picture this: a creature destined for magnificence from birth, yet burdened with an endless parade of misfortune, ridicule, and bizarre mix-ups that make even the surreal seem mundane. This, my friends, is my life. And trust me, it really sucks. From the moment I emerged into this noisy, bustling world, it was clear that destiny had a twisted sense of humor. While other species celebrated their diminutive size and inconspicuous lives, I was handed the gift, nay, the curse, of enormity. Every eye that fell upon me marveled at my size, but none bothered to ask, "How does it feel to carry the weight of the world on your broad, wrinkled back?" I was immediately pigeonholed as the giant among the herd, expected to embody all the wisdom and might of ancient legends. Yet here I am, stumbling through life, tripping over my own colossal feet, and wondering if I'm destined to be the punchline of a cosmic joke. Ah, the trunk, a marvel of evolution, they say. In theory, it should be the source of my pride. In practice, it's my perennial nemesis. Imagine trying to pick a tender leaf from a high branch, only to end up spraying yourself in the face with a rogue blast of water. Every attempt at a graceful gesture ends in slapstick calamity. Whether it's delivering a loving caress or snagging a passing snack, my trunk's unpredictable antics have become the fodder for endless chuckles. One would think that such a versatile appendage could at least offer me some semblance of elegance. But no, the irony is as thick as the dust on the savannah. Growing up in the herd was supposed to be a lesson in unity and strength. Instead, it became a daily trial of living up to a legacy so monumental that every little misstep feels like a public failure. Our elders recounted the exploits of ancient titans with reverence, expecting us, the new generation, to follow suit. But here I am, a clumsy, bumbling baby elephant, struggling to keep pace with the predetermined script of grandeur. My every move is scrutinized and measured against an ideal that leaves no room for individuality. Instead of being celebrated for my quirks, I'm constantly lumped together with every other baby elephant, as if our distinct personalities were as interchangeable as the leaves in our daily diet. Now brace yourselves for one of the most bizarre injustices of my existence, the constant, absurd confusion with fish. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine the shock when, during one of my routine dips at the watering hole, a group of wide-eyed onlookers exclaims, "Look, a giant fish!" It's as if my enormous lumbering frame and flailing trunk suddenly transform me into a piscine oddity. Perhaps it's my way of splashing about in the shallows, or maybe it's just the glare of the sun playing tricks on their eyes. But the mix-up is relentless, and it doesn't stop at fish. Often my individual identity is lost in the herd, as I'm indistinguishably tagged along with other baby elephants. In these moments, I'm reduced to a mere stereotype, an anonymous blob in a sea of giant mammals, where even my unique misadventures, like the infamous fish incident, are dismissed as typical elephant behavior. The sheer absurdity of being mistaken for a fish or lumped in with every other baby elephant is a constant reminder that individuality is a luxury I was never meant to have. If you think my misfortunes end with my personal quirks, think again. In this modern age, every step I take is part of an endless reality show. The savannah is no longer a secluded sanctuary, but a stage for a global audience. Cameras flash, smartphones record, and every clumsy slip or awkward splash is captured and immortalized online. I have become an unwitting celebrity, a meme, if you will, whose life is dissected for entertainment. The constant barrage of likes, shares, and mocking comments from across the world leaves me questioning, is there any solace in this digital age, or am I merely a living, breathing punchline for internet culture? Beyond the absurdities of social life and mistaken identity, nature itself shows no mercy. The savannah, with its breathtaking beauty, is also a theatre of perpetual danger. Predators lurk in the shadows, human encroachment disrupts the once peaceful balance, and every day is a struggle to simply exist. Yet while every creature in the wild battles for survival, I am trapped in an endless cycle of expectations and ridicule. Even the majesty of my massive form does nothing to shield me from the cruel whims of fate. I trudge onward, each step a reminder that survival is a daily battle, a tragic farce where the odds are never in my favor. Society loves to cast us elephants as symbols of wisdom, strength, and ancient memory. But what they fail to see is the weight of those labels. Every day I'm expected to embody the noble qualities of a bygone era, to be a sage among the herd, even when all I want to do is wallow in the absurdity of my existence. This social stigma is as relentless as it is hypocritical. One moment, I'm lauded as a majestic relic of nature. The next, I'm ridiculed as a clumsy, oversized misfit, perpetually confused with fish and lost among my own kind. The pressure to conform to these contradictory expectations is overwhelming, leaving me feeling like an imposter in my own skin. At the core of this absurd saga lies a profound existential crisis. Who am I really? Am I merely an enormous, genetically predetermined creature? Or do I possess the spark of individuality that defies the confines of my predetermined role? From the moment I was born, my life has been scripted by expectations, an endless cycle of monumental tasks, constant comparisons, and public ridicule. The very traits that make me unique are the ones that are most eagerly erased by the relentless march of tradition and conformity. In the mirror of the watering hole, I see not just a giant, lumbering beast, but a soul grappling with the absurdity of existence, a being who yearns to break free from the shackles of stereotype and reclaim a lost sense of self. So here I stand, dear audience, a creature of immense size and equally immense despair. The world may celebrate my grandeur, marvel at my tusks, and applaud the might of my presence, but beneath it all, I am left with the bitter truth. Life, in all its majestic absurdity, is a constant struggle. It sucks to be born as an elephant, to be trapped in a cycle of endless expectations, relentless ridicule, and the occasional absurdity of being mistaken for a fish or just another faceless member of the herd. Every day I navigate the treacherous landscape of nature, society, and my own self-doubt, all while trying to maintain the dignity that the world so carelessly strips away. In this sprawling, satirical tale of my existence, I hope you find a sliver of truth wrapped in the humor and irony of it all. Life, whether lived by an elephant or a human, is a tangled tapestry of contradictions, where the profound meets the ridiculous, and every moment is a battle between destiny and the absurd. As the sun sets over the endless savannah, I march on with a weary resolve, my heart echoing the silent refrain of a creature that, despite it all, refuses to give in to despair. And so I leave you with this. In a world where even the mighty are reduced to mere punchlines, the only solace is the shared laughter that unites us in our collective struggle against the absurdity of fate.